Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Let's get started. Ignore that. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Does old lady overrule the entire court? Oh great, stop the presses, the windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Witness testimony, my lips are sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? I'm trying to, like, regain that old voice I had, but I just can't get it right. Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of Oldbag. Right, your cross-examination. You should just do it. Man, like, some people like this always get on my nerves. When it's like, when like they do something awful and they're like, but they told me to. It's like, really? Really? Oh, I only have 3 exclamation marks left. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people. Okay, who were those people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course! Well, yes, well, I was surprised. No one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Yeah, it's kinda on the guide map. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. Like, Phoenix, how do you not notice that? Phoenix, come on. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head is fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue with your cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but let's continue. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for the murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about not having nothing to do wow. Okay. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus, and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Let's continue. Guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. So I can't really object to any of these. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. So, you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all on it. We're all in on it. We are? There were some other people. Okay, yeah. This is the only one I'm gonna press, and then we're done. Them? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for start. Okay, we already went through this. Yeah, we have all the info we can get. Yes, oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. Yes, Phoenix Wright, this is Studio 2. Did you already forget? We're good. That's all we needed. Yet as it stands here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Oh, the court acknowledges your point, but no one cares. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Ms. Oldbag. And more information about these other people we have just been told of. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings with the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. Court is adjourned. Well, that was like nothing, practically. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Grin. Oh, or should I sniff? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. I'm just gonna go be Wolverine and cut up a bunch of dudes. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag, I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation, most definitely. When there is someone of higher authority of you, you don't just call them sunny boys and whippersnappers and get mad at them, no matter how old you are. It's not gonna end well. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. Sniff. To be continued. That was like 8 minutes of gameplay. We already hit that screen. Saving. October 18th, Writing Company Law Offices. Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess it really depends on I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. You're right, Maya. That's the face of someone who is ready to do something. And determined. Okay. Well. What should we do? Didn't we just discuss this? What? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Alright, then there's no point in hanging out here. That's what I've been saying! Let's get to the studios pronto. Alright, let's just go. I don't see a reason to ask for anything. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. I would've. Man, there's so many places we could go. Go to the detention center, but let's go to the employee area again. Employee areas are always fishy. No matter, like, where you work, employee areas are scary. Because you never know if you're going to run into, like, that guy that you never want to talk to at your work. And he's just sitting there getting a drink. Oh, hey, look. They, boarded up that little... Interesting. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, you should be fired. I just want Maya to walk to her face like, they should fire you. Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she would worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Oh, trust me, luck is about all I have. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain, so it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. Feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What do you want, to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Yeah, just rip it open. I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay. You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, she just make a karate noise while ripping off sewer grates. That's not a sewer grate, but still. Drainage grate. There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. What if we examine it again? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Yeah. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. Huh. Okay, well, I think that's all we're gonna get around here. So, let's go to his dressing room. Whoa. You saw nothing. My cartridge just had a start screen. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That was what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh, she's got a point. Yeah, I do wonder. Mr. Powers' bag, I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids, wow, I'm kinda shocked. Wolfmen found on Mars? I have to buy that issue. I don't know what a tabloid is. Must be some Japanese thing I'm not familiar with. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig is used in some of the old TV shows. Samurai Boogie Woogie. I think we already talked about this. Well, that's really all there is to this. Not much else going on here, so I guess we'll just leave. Back to the employee area, and then we'll go out to Studio 1. I think I want to do a more tense, like, visual novel type mystery game. Like, I really want to try doing, like, 999 or Danganronpa. I mean, I've already played through Danganronpa 1, so I don't really have the drive to. But I do really want to play through 999 sometime. Okay, so let's go to the main gate. Oh, hello. Ho ho. You look a little out of place. What's with this ho ho joke? It's just the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Alright, well, we can talk to her a bit more. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere, it's terrible. They won't even let me clean up, don't want me disturbing the evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see Old Bag's eyes flash when she see him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Yeah, obviously she could not catch a child. I don't think I could catch a child. I'm not, like, fit in that way. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here on the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty all. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Alright, so looks like we have 2 people to talk to now. Let's go to outside Studio 1 and head into Studio 2. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. I don't know why she sounds like Solid Snake now. My name's Maya Fey. That's not even Solid Snake. My name's Maya Fey. We need to stop Metal Gear. Okay, let's stop being like idiots and go inside. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Okay, back to the guard station we go. So... Am I just supposed to, like, click over here? Because I don't see an option to talk to her. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. So, I take it we're supposed to go somewhere so she leaves? Or something of that sort. Look at this spear. Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. Are you having to carry that thing around? So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Well, I don't think we can do anything else here because she's still standing here. So looks like we're gonna have to go to Studio 1. That's the only place we have not been yet. October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Ugh. I know it's hard. Being around murder is hard. I was around murder once. That was not good. Ooh, look, a ladder. That's a stepladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Yeah, Maya's a pretty interesting one. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits. Okay. None of these things are important. This girl is more troubled than I thought. Well, I guess that's all there is around here. I can't think of anywhere else to go or anything to do. Maybe if we examine a bit more around Studio 2? Perhaps? Maybe? A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive then. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? That makes up for it. An incinerator? Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. I have a feeling that's going to be important, because I really don't remember most of this case. I forgot about this button completely. Like, entirely. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Can we look through the window? Closer inspection, the trail looks like it's been here forever. I don't think this is part of the temporary film set. Well, looks like we're just not going to get anything from here. We're just going to have to go back to the inside. Oh, you know what? No. Oh, wrong way. But you know what? I bet that someone has crawled into that grate now that we've opened it. So let's go back and check. See if we can find a children in the employee area. See if anyone decided to sneak in. No? Okay, I'm just going crazy. Let's go inside the dressing room once more. What the fuck? Who are you, who are you dudes, Lamau? Oh, dear Lord. Huh? Wait. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. Lamers? Lamers? Oh god. How can you not know the great Salmonella? Really? I've been playing Bravely Second all week, and that one, everyone's name, aside from the main characters' names, are little puns. They're little, like, oh my goodness. Like, they have someone named Sholmes for Sherlock Holmes. It's just great. Play that game. Pray, bravely default. Yeah, pray it. Yeah, there we go. I make delete shows. The Steel Samurai mine. RTF. Oh, this is the director. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine, Raffle. I'd hate this guy in real life. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot, Slobber. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rock sores drool. Rock sores? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun pant. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me, Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai. Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. This is some weird Robo Sailor Moon. Pink Princess? Who's gonna be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Oh my goodness. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who Jew dudes are. That security lady told you about us. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning, then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Sad face. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, suck sores. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suck sores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in the meeting from noon until after 4 o'clock. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Interesting. There's actually a cool little fact. I know this guy's being like... I would punch this guy in real life, but... in different countries, you know how, for example, universally, we use LOL as, like, laugh out loud. I think, like, a lot of Europe has XA for laughing. A lot of people who speak Spanish use Jaja, like Jaja. In Indonesia, their laughing, like, word is just WK. It's like wook 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 wook. WK. It is such a weird little thing. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though, sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. Yeah, this is a better voice. I finally found his voice. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah. We were together from noon until 4 p.m. the whole time. I would start snorting, but that's really obnoxious to do on camera. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over there at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Something this series severely lacks. Alright, so I'll catch you guys next time. I'm gonna end this episode here. Tell me what you like about the episode or anything like that in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always. Raiden out. Do 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 do.